Josie, you ever notice how Proverbs isn't just a book of quotes? I used to think it was just a bunch of clever sayings, but it's more like an eager young teacher, like a sharp-eyed apprentice showing you how the world really works.
That's so true, Anit. Proverbs doesn't just deal in theory. It rolls up its sleeves and talks real life. Friendships, money, parenting, sex, arguments. It's like that friend you call when you're stuck and need someone to just tell it to you straight.
Exactly. And yet, it's not just street smarts or common sense either. Proverbs runs deeper. It's built on this idea that there's a moral and spiritual current under everything, something baked into the universe.
You're talking about Chokhmah, right?
Yeah, that Hebrew word we translate as wisdom. But it's not just head knowledge. It's more like skillful living. The way a carpenter learns how to read the grain of wood or a sailor reads the wind. Know what I mean? You can't always explain it, but if you pay attention, you begin to feel it.
So true. It's kind of like gravity for your soul. You can't see it, but you better believe it's shaping everything you do.
Boy, that's it. Live in alignment with it, and things tend to go well. Fight against it, things usually fall apart.
And Proverbs sure doesn't leave us guessing, does it? Wisdom in the book is portrayed like a woman. It's called Lady Wisdom. She's out in the streets, calling out saying, "Hey, you want to understand life? I'm right here."
Yeah, she ain't hiding. She's not stashed away in some seminary or monastery. She's loud, accessible. Anybody can hear her, if they're willing to listen.
So true, Nate. And that's the kicker, isn't it? The invitation's open, but it takes humility. You've got to be teachable. That's why Proverbs says the beginning of all wisdom is the fear of the Lord.
Yes. Now, we should talk about that phrase. Fear of the Lord doesn't mean being scared of God. It's more like deep respect, reverence, like realizing you're not the center of the moral universe.
Yeah, it's knowing God sets the boundaries, not us. And those boundaries aren't fences to keep us in, they're paths to help us flourish.
Josie, one of the things I just love is how Proverbs connects wisdom to craftsmanship. That same word, Chokhmah, is used in Exodus for the artisans who built the tabernacle. These weren't just builders, they were artists. They were shaping something sacred.
That's a powerful image, brother, because starting in chapter 10, Proverbs gives us these little one-liners. They're pithy, practical nuggets. Each one is like a tool in the craftsman's kit.
Yes, sir. They help you shape relationships, handle money wisely, manage your emotions, even lead well. It's like a master class in adulting.
And here's the promise. If you follow this stuff, the general result is blessing. Not perfection, but blessing. It's security, good relationships, a longer life even. Proverbs says these teachings are like life to your soul and health to your body. Me, come on, who doesn't want that?
Yep. But it ain't no vending machine, is it? Wisdom's not a formula. You do good and yes, sir. Usually good comes, but not always.
Right? So very right. We've both seen it, haven't we? Sometimes the good guy suffers. Sometimes liars get promotions. Life can be unfair. Proverbs knows that too.
That's why it's just the beginning. You start with Proverbs, but you don't stop there. The wisdom journey goes beyond success. It moves into a place of surrender, into trust, into reverence for a God who sees more than we ever could.
So we listen, we learn, we live skillfully, and not perfectly, but intentionally.
So, wisdom's not just about right and wrong, it's about beauty, about building a life that's carefully crafted, like a piece of furniture that's both strong and beautiful, and maybe just maybe, we end up shaping something beautiful with our lives.